All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back with you. This is part 2 of day 1 for the end of summer 10-ball spectacular bruising cues. Coming up, RJ Musser versus Rick Molineiro. Thank you.
I didn't even mean to leave it running.
No, that's no problem.
Copy the link.
No problem.
Kevin Williams from the Black Cat Tour, the last one we had here, he did that, and I was trying to watch him on that, and it was just a complete echo for the entire match.
Right. Hey, so anybody that's just joining us, make sure you click to like and subscribe to the videos. It makes it much easier for you guys to find the videos when we post new ones, and it also helps out with the stream traffic, so that other people searching the videos can find them easy. So Rick had the first break here. Got a little work to do here. You can play this combo and still have shape on the one ball.
I'm back.
Go ahead, slide back in there, man.
Yeah, I was just.
So he may be considering a safe here too. It looks like he's going to line up the combination though.
As far as ball makers go, I trust him to make this combination more than 58 other people in this tournament. And I think he got the shape.
No, he didn't. Not even close.
He can jump that.
Yeah, but I wouldn't call that shape.
Yeah, it's still shape. Everything's shape. You just got to look at it the right way.
So we got 3 of the 19 or 20 back that were watching before.
Thank you.
So look, as you guys are clicking to come into the video, share the video on Facebook, share the video on whatever social media you guys use, and let's try and get some people watching this video, liking and subscribing.
He called the kick up in the corner.
Man, that bang smells good.
It is absolutely delicious.
They're kind of like I like them, but they're kind of like Red Bull for me, where too much of it's because they're very sweet.
I cannot drink these if I want to play pool because they do make me jittery. Because I can't just have one. I need 2 or 3. And I know that they're not good for you, but I've now been sitting here for 6 or 7 hours, and I needed a little pick-me-up. So this
little break here. For me personally, I like to try to play it safe here. I like to edge the one ball, push the one ball just below where the chalk is on the rail.
And trying to get behind the 9?
No, I like bringing the cue ball back between the behind the 8 ball. One rail back behind the 8 ball.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, actually I like that shot. Only problem is with me, most of the time I'll probably scratch.
If you don't like that, then you can try between the 8 and 4. But the 8 becomes a much bigger ball if you once you got the speed down and you're edging the 1 so much that it's like a lag shot. Like I wouldn't expect the 1 ball to make it to the rail.
Now you wouldn't like putting the 1 ball on the 3 and trying to put the cue ball behind the 9? Well, he he tried your shot. You explained it better than he hit it just too thick.
Yeah, the one ball on the three and trying to draw behind the nines, that's not bad, but you're aiming for a lot smaller window there. That's a cut shot that I would have expected Rick to make. He got away with it though.
So who do you like in this match?
I don't really know much about RJ Musser. Is it Musser or Musser?
Musser.
Okay.
RJ plays good. Rick is the favorite here, but if RJ beats him, it is not a huge upset.
So he's in a tough position because the natural angle that he wants to hit is pretty much right. It was getting tight to the side pocket. So use the speed and to control the angle just a little bit.
Now I do expect Rick to make this ball on the side and get out. So it's you with your phone that was causing it.
Maybe. Rick favored, but RJ can win.
Right. Rick is favored, but RJ can win.
Yeah, that's what Fred just said as well.
Oh, in that case, RJ is definitely the favorite. If Fred's going to say that.
Fred, your name sounds very familiar to me.
You know Fred.
I'm pretty sure I do too. I just can't picture your face, man.
Oh, then consider yourself one of the lucky ones.
I know him.
Yeah.
I know the name.
He used to come around for a lot of the tournaments. But shoots up at, well, I don't know if you still do, Fred, but he shoots up at Green Room. He played on a Masters team. Not a bad player, not a world champion, but he gets out. He used to come in here and play in some of our Friday tournaments and Saturday tournaments, Sunday tournaments.
Wow.
Right, definitely wouldn't expect that. Green Room and Top Hat, okay. Yeah, just like me, Fred, you got a face for radio, yep.
It's hard to tell. Go to the side view for me once. I think he might be able to just float this to the side rail and come back. Yeah, he's got plenty of room to float it there. Now, see, the interesting thing there, if he cut that ball to the corner the way he was supposed to, he's nowhere near that point. Fred, I'm in the same boat as you, man. I got 3 kids that all play sports. That's why I don't play in tournaments.
Talk to me as a bartender.
So that should make it 1-0 here.
Yeah.
He's already missed one on the side, though.
Yeah, if he misses that one, I'm just quitting, and you're stuck
Shut
with
down the stream.
Yeah, you're stuck with the stream, even including tomorrow. I'm surprised he didn't get out the first time.
What's that? Oh, yeah. Well, and the other problem with that too, though, Dave, is they're not used to the YouTube stream being shut down because you shut it down. You know, when I was doing it before, as soon as I start the new video, within a matter of 3 minutes, most of the people that were there are right back. You know.
That is a very strong break. I mean, he's not happy that he's jacked up, but that one does go by the 4. He doesn't have to do much.
Fred, this is Ground Zero Scott and Josh McCulley that are commentating. I'm pretty sure we've met each other before. You might remember better than me. I got a bad memory. I had my first kid with my wife before I could remember her name.
And I wish that was a joke, but it's true. And I might have ran into you once or twice before. I mean, it's not like we ever played against each other for a couple hours, multiple times.
So I'm going to repeat a couple more times since we're starting to get a couple of the other viewers back. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. There's a little bell icon that's at just below the video. You click on that and then you'll get a notification as soon as we put a new video on. And then that way when we shut down between matches or something like that, you don't have to hunt for the video. He drew that back a little far. Still fine though.
Yeah, he's still going to be fine. You don't have to do anything. Just roll this into the side and you'll be perfect. He did more than roll.
Yeah, he had a little bit more angle than I think what you thought. I might have held that with a little bit of inside just to stay above it, but it's a bar table. Doesn't really, you know, everybody sees them different.
Yeah.
Well, there's probably, if you played a green room and top hat, there's probably a chance that we've bumped into each other before.
And I know he played at least in one of the tournaments where you were streaming.
Oh, that's where I know the name. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably what it is. Yeah, when the Maryland State Championships, when Rick first started doing that stuff, I did. I don't know what, 3 or 4 streams or something like that.
I think you did 3. You did all of them for the first year for the bar table ones.
And then the same thing you mentioned before. I couldn't make it because of kids sports. That was a big hold up for me. Actually, one of the streams I was doing, Josh took over the commentating for quite a bit because I had to go to one of my kids' football games.
Yeah. And I've always enjoyed commentating more than playing. So
I always miss playing, but I don't have the time.
So I don't have the time to play, and I think that's why I don't miss playing, because if I go to play right now, like I've tried for the last like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I'm not playing.
I think he's going to shoot it very fast.
Actually, I'd prefer shooting the carom from there than almost anywhere else.
I'd rather be a little bit more in the middle of the table.
So you could just draw into it?
Yeah, I don't want to have to edge, just like extreme edge a ball for a carom.
Oh. See, I'm the other way. I like just edging the ball for the carom, because it also works out. If you miss the carom, it usually turns into a safe. So RJ had a chance to take control of the match, but he's handed it right back to Rick, and Rick...
That's not quite as high as he wanted to come on that 4 ball, but he should still be able to draw past it. Oh, wow. He killed it.
Hit that a little hard.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
He's got a punchy stroke. Like he takes his warm up strokes and then has a pause and then fires.
Warm up stroke. He takes a warm up stroke. He's a definition of a one stroker. But I mean, he's a 100-ball runner in straight pool. Can't really play one pocket that well, but that's the only game that I know that he doesn't play well. Everything else, I mean, he just makes balls. He's so talented. Oh, he's gonna be fine.
Well, he's got a tough stroke for one pocket though.
I remember back in the day when he owned Big Daddy's, which is right above Bruising Q's where we're at right now. He had a one-pocket league, and he didn't even play in it. And he tried to learn it. He just didn't like the game.
Right.
Which I can understand. Well, all right, he liked the game when he could play it his way. If he got a ball and he could go into the stack, he would blast the entire stack and try and play straight pool.
Oh, this is a loser side match. Okay.
But still round 3. Yeah.
Well, and nobody keeps track of that, what round it is in
Yes,
loser.
it is a loser side match because Rick lost to Rick.
That's,
Molineiro
yeah,
lost to Scarletto. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I was commenting on that match in the stream or
Yeah.
whatever.
But so you weren't
Not
here yet.
commenting. These guys both look like they're a little frustrated and they're beating the balls around the table now. See, for me, I like playing this long rail. I think you have a bigger window of opportunity to make the ball. Oh, wow, he played it safe. So here's an opportunity, Josh. You have actually a good opportunity for a
The double kiss?
Double kiss safe. Yep, you shoot straight into the left side of that 8 ball, and you get the cue ball above the 10 ball and leave the 8 ball there. And they're checking to see if it's frozen right now. I don't think it is. What are you playing here, Josh? Fire that 10 ball on the side?
No. Even I'm not that risky.
Wow.
I mean, me personally, I actually try and hit it off the inside point and come back and kiss the 8. Will I do it? I don't know, but that's what I would try.
I don't know. Maybe I should start streaming some stuff again. Not doing like all day tournaments and stuff, but just bringing the equipment out and throwing some stuff together. He took a weird way to get ball in hand. They're not playing great. Unfortunate to say.
Well, that's why they're on the loser side.
on there and just search the name.
I tried, it didn't come up.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
And those are all your basement.
Hey, even that, I've had some action. I've had some action there. I should have streamed some of that stuff. Alright, this game for RJ Musser versus Rick Molineiro.
So the Steve Steinball that we had, you've actually come in, did one of his matches before.
Okay. Who did you play?
Steve Fleming.
Okay.
It was the Maryland 8-Ball 2 years ago. So it's understandable that you don't remember.
Yeah. So, like, everybody, take a second for me, and if you don't have a YouTube account created, you're just watching on somebody else's stream or whatever, go create a YouTube account. It's actually pretty good. Gives you the opportunity to subscribe to the channel, and then every time they get a stream going, you'll get a notification. Also, click that thumbs up button. It makes it easier for people to find the videos when they're trying to find a particular match.
You know, you actually have so many more subscribers than On the Hill does right now. On the Hill's YouTube has like 5.
Yeah, I'm around 700 and some or something.
You're just under 700, yeah.
Yeah.
Which you both have more than I do.
Yeah, I feel like I kind of let a lot of people down when I stopped doing the stream, but it was just, it's tough sitting here for 14 or 15 hours and then coming back, you know.
Yeah, I agree.
It takes a lot to do this. As I said, you know, if I start bringing the equipment back out and maybe do like, you know, just the matchup type streams, the individual matches.
Yeah, not having 15 hours, unless it's, well, actually, no, I couldn't even do one match that lasted 10 hours. I would get bored.
Right. Well, I mean, look, it'd be different. Like we went up to watch Reyes Gomez play Eddie.
Okay, yeah.
And, you know, so we drove up to Jersey. I was planning on being there. So it really wouldn't have been a big deal to set the equipment up. I don't know why. I kind of got out of it. And somebody else, one of the people on the Gomez side of things streamed it.
Yeah, was it Action After Dark or
Yeah.
something? Yeah. They do all of his streams.
Yeah.
And I was actually supposed to go up with Rick. I didn't know you were going, but I was supposed to go up with Rick. And then Rick never told me when y'all were leaving.
Big surprise.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, come on up. I was like, all right. And then next thing I know, you guys are up there. He's like, hey.
And we have caller ID too. That's why we don't answer when you call.
I never call anybody. I'm just expecting I expect you guys to say, hey, I'm here. He loves just putting the ball in a pocket.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Maybe he plays one pocket. He heard you say Rick doesn't like one pocket, so he keeps leaving it in the jaws.
I actually don't know if RJ does play one pocket.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah. I'm going to say no, though. Rick might be tired.
It's hard to see from this camera. I tell you what, put it on the lengthwise camera angle for a little bit. No, not that one. The one where you can see the actual players. Yeah. So if you watch Rick, now hopefully he stops it because I'm saying it, but he's jumping up on a shot quite a bit.
Oh, he does that a lot, though.
I know that's his style, but the problem is, and that's the problem with having those little quirks in your stance. If you don't clean that stuff up, then when you start to struggle, it amplifies the effect.
He just hit the 2-ball with the 1 ball still on the table. Yeah, he played the 1-6 combo, and then he just played the 2-ball.
And that just kind of tells you where their mindsets are.
Yeah.
That actually might need to be the little bump that Rick needs to get his focus back. Yeah, I like the tight table angles, but I think I've always enjoyed something like this too, where you can actually see the players as they're shooting.
I do like seeing the players while they're shooting, but for some reason that side view,
It fills the screen. It's easier to see where the balls are. It's nice to have all of them.
Yeah.
You know, if I got to pick one angle and go with it, I know you asked that in the chat on the previous video.
yeah,
I prefer this if it's going to be the only view.
and that's what was picked actually too. Dawn picked this one. Fred, yeah, I tried to look up. You were not on any of his streams, and I think you were on a stream after he got done streaming it.
All right, so I'm a liar. So what?
No, I'm the liar. I said I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Either way, I recognize the name, but I don't know who you are. So.
Oh, we've talked a lot of crap about him, so that's probably where you've heard his name. I haven't seen him play or do anything in a long time. Well, I haven't been around in a long time.
He was talking about the streams for the Maryland 8-ball, Maryland 9-ball tournaments when I first started doing those. It was on Ground Zero Scott.
We stopped it to restart it.
All right, so Rick is up 3-1, and I believe it's his break.
Yeah, I just did a little internet search on you. I don't recognize your face either. Maybe you just know the name. I don't know. So he's got enough angle to get to the one ball, I think. Okay, he's rolling into a save. I can't believe how long they leave that thing on the table. I think you bank at this ball and then try to play safe on the 2.
I mean, there's really
He's
no.
gonna he might try to roll behind the 4, but I was gonna say the one problem with that is the one ball is going that way, but he hit pretty good. See, the problem is, even if he gets ball in hand,
I mean, he can.
you don't have an out. I mean, he can play the combo.
I
but it's-
disagree. I think
Yeah,
if he does get
straight
ball in
combo.
hand, unless I mean, he's 50-50 to actually make the. All right, he's 40-60 to make this ball. He jumps well.
Very nice.
And while it's not the easiest, he has a combo.
So if he plays this combination, is he trying to? He's got to try to run into the 9 ball.
Yeah, you got it.
If he misses the 9 ball,
Then he has no
he's
chance
it's
of.
luck if he gets a shot.
Yeah, if you're actually going to make this, you got to put inside into it to run into the 9. Not a lot. You're not.
Pocket speed.
Yeah. Well, I would say a little bit harder than pocket speed, but that's only because I don't really hit pocket speed. And then he got fortunate. Is that 2 by the 3?
No. but he's got an easy carom to lay the 2 up and make the 4. It might.
It might.
I don't think.
I'll be up there in a while.
With my money? Hey, Tommy, you got all my money still, right? I said, you got all my money still, right? Whatever.
On the Hill is now up to 15 subscribers.
Nice. And 4 likes on the video.
I think we might be 3 of them.
So that's the one thing that you guys are gonna have to get used to, since you guys had been doing Facebook all the time before.
Yeah.
You got to push the like and subscribe because it helps with the searchability, and there's definitely a couple benefits that you get to once you get 1,000 subscribers, and I want to say it's 10,000 hours of viewership or something like that.
I'll see what we can do.
And guys, what I'm going to try to talk them into doing, which the other guys that were streaming never did it this way either, but I'm trying to push them to do individual videos for each match. I think that that definitely makes it easier to find the particular match you want to see.
But then when you have a match that nobody really wanted to watch, no one ever clicks on that video.
Then you know not to put them on the stream table again.
Maybe, I mean, it just happened to be a winner side Final Four match.
Don't be mad because your video never got any views.
My video got a lot of views. The thing is, I played on more than one stream of yours, but yet there's only one video of me.
In TZ, I haven't even looked. I'm going to get the link to the brackets added to the comments right now. Hang on a second. Hey, Dave, in the description and or in the comments for the video, can you put the link to the brackets?
Okay.
Good call on that, TZ. These guys have definitely been doing a lot of streaming, but a lot of the streaming that they've been doing, they've just been doing one stream and putting the scores on, and haven't really had to bother with any of the finite details.
That is correct. That's this is more of a trial run for 2 weeks.
Hey, go ahead and refresh your screen, TZ. If you hit press F5 if you're on a computer, or if you just swipe down if you're in a mobile device, it'll refresh your screen, and it's going to show up in the description now. And there you go, got it in the comments as well for you. Thanks, Dave.
All right, now, do you think RJ's out here?
I do. He's actually shooting with much more confidence than he was the previous games. He looks smooth. He's relaxed. One of the things that it was always super important for me when I'm talking to people, when I'm working with people, is the tempo. And if you watch when people miss, you have to kind of do that playback in your mind. 9 times out of 10, their tempo is completely different.
I cannot disagree with that. I think it's a very good observation. That's not where you want to be.
He's got to walk to the table just the same as he did every shot then. Hey TZ, thanks for that for the request on that. If you guys have anything else you want to try to see, either in video or just in the descriptions or anything like that, let us know.
That was a good pressure shot because you cannot afford to go down 4-1 in an alternate break format.
Hey, have you guys actually kept track of who all was on the stream table?
Yes.
Okay. That might actually be something else good to put in the. Oh, you can't hear? Okay. Hang on.
If we've kept track of who's been on the stream,
Add in the description of the video what all matches you have.
Oh,
And if you can pay attention to the time, put the time into the video. That way they can search it. And then what the other thing that does, you can put every one of them as a keyword, and then it searches it for you.
So RJ's breaking with the chance to actually even it up here and put the pressure back on Rick. Unfortunately, he does break dry and give Rick a shot at the 1 ball. Rick had the chance to actually pull away from this match.
I'm not even going to read that because he's sitting right across from me.
I can't read that part.
Yeah, I whispered. He said Fred said RJ is the most underrated female player in Maryland.
Is that because more people found out about you, so you're not underrated anymore? And Fred, that was to you, not to Scott. I don't think anybody watching has actually ever seen Scott play.
Hey, anybody that's just joining us, say hi in the chat if you guys have any questions about anything that's going on through the whole event. Ask, and I probably don't know the answer, but I'll find it for you.
And I'll make something up.
Christos P. Do we know each other or just see one of my streams? Hey, look, Fred, I definitely, trust me, I'm a smartass. You've heard some of the shit I've said. I don't have a problem saying that, but when he's in the middle of the match, I don't want to say it when he's sitting like 5 feet away from me.
No, I think that'd be the definition of sharking.
So we were doing a stream. I don't remember if Josh was with me or not. I can't remember who was commentating, but it come down. It might have been the semifinals of one of the Maryland State, and you know it's Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, like 6 o'clock in the evening or something like that. Everybody's going home except for the people that are left. There's probably like, I don't know, 10 people in the entire bar. Nobody's playing music, and I'm trying to commentate on it. And the guy's like, "Hey, I can hear everything you say." I'm like, "Oh shit."
Actually, I think I was in the. I think I was in the booth with you then. That was.
Do you remember who it was?
It was someone who didn't really care.
And there was like.
It was just saying, "Hey, just so you know."
Two pro players.
Yeah, and it was just. I think it was Mike Davis.
Can't remember.
But it was definitely, hey, just so you know, I can hear everything you're saying.
Oh, okay. So Masters Wednesday night, Christos. All right, I'm gonna.
Oh.
Don't be offended if I don't know who you are. I'm horrible with names.
alternate brake, but you've got to keep the pressure on because all it takes is one dry brake, one scratch on the brake, one having to push out, and RJ could win this thing 7-5. I know he hasn't been a good pool player that long.
You don't have to be a good pool player to sell a case.
Yeah, but I usually don't care about.
I've seen you sell all kind of pool products, and you're not a good pool player.
Touche. But I will put myself up against 90% of the other commentators out there. I can't say all of them because there's actually a very good video of Earl Strickland doing commentary on.
I've had a couple good guests sit down with me.
Not guest commentators. I'm saying actual, like they comment, like comment.
Right.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, because I've had some really good people in the booth to share it with me that I'm not challenging at any time soon.
The last time, the last time that I seen Strickland do commentation, it wasn't necessarily, he didn't get to a rail. It may not have been the last time he did commentation, but it was a match that he was in the tournament, got knocked out, and then did commentation after the fact.
Yeah, there's a video on YouTube. I think you can actually look it up by Earl Strickland doing commentary on Shane Van Bonen and Corey Deuel.
Okay.
It is he's extremely dry. I'm not a huge fan of it, of how dry it is. But he explains every shot, how they're hitting it, why they're hitting it that way, and why amateurs should do this, and why pros do this. And he breaks down every single shot.
No, he's not. Just came
And
in.
it's not like he pauses the video.
Waiting for him to come in to call.
He does it while they're going to shoot, before they shoot. Like, he's going to do this. This is why he's doing this. This is how he's hitting the ball. This is why you should hit the ball this way. And as much as I don't like Earl, I was very impressed by it.
So, who was the other guy that came up and played Brett from? Oh man! Then right after Brett beat him, Rick lost to him. Brett beat him, and then like a month or two later, played in one of Rick's events. He actually, we had a real good conversation.
Yeah, he was like a former like bank champion or something.
He placed. He lost to Reyes in '95, maybe it might have been the World 8-Ball Championship or something like that.
Yeah, I can't think of his name. If you ask Rick will know right away.
Yeah.
I can't think of it.
Kid Delicious, he's always good to have sit down.
I've always wanted to do it with commentary, with Keith McCready.
Yeah, never sat down with him. I'll tell you what, there'd be a big difference now than if you sat down with him 25 years ago.
Oh yeah. All right. As long as he doesn't scratch on the side. All right. Rick is on the hill. RJ needs 5. And I believe Rick won the break. So it's an even number. Rick is breaking again for the win.
Mark Jarvis, that's what I was thinking of.
Mark Jarvis, yes. I remember when he came. I just couldn't remember his name. It was, hey, my brother from out of town just wants to play.
You want something to drink?
Good at this.
Yeah, Fred, as much as I don't like Earl at all, his commentary, his knowledge, I would highly recommend anybody who wants to learn more about the game to listen to him commentate. I mean, don't listen just for the match because it's Shane playing Corey or Alex Pagulayan. I would recommend most people listen to him just because of the advice that he gives. If you can listen to an hour or so of him breaking down every single shot that people are playing, you have no choice but to learn. And I don't have to like the guy to respect him. And in the world of pool, I respect his knowledge. I respect his game. I don't respect him as a person. I just don't like him. But he is very smart with this game. It's kind of like Phil Hellmuth in poker. Actually, it's not even that because I don't respect Hellmuth's game really that much. But I respect what he's done, but he's just not smart. No, he's not smart. He's just not a good person. He's rude, and the same problem I have with Earl. So, in case you're wondering what just happened, RJ went to go play a safe. He accidentally made a ball. It is Rick's option after that to whether or not he wants to take the shot or make RJ shoot the shot. Obviously, since RJ can't do anything with this one ball, Rick decided to let RJ just shoot again. I was unaware of that, Fred. That's actually pretty good to know. I will try and find the entire series and share it to wherever I can, because I do think people should listen to him. I would like.
So he teaches pool, and he's supposed to be a freaking phenomenal instructor.
Oh, I bet he is. I bet he. As much as I don't like him, if I was ever going to get back into the game and I knew that he was a teacher, I would want.
Yeah, I believe he teaches up in like the Philadelphia area.
Yeah, he lives in New Jersey, I believe. But yeah, if I was actually going to get back in this game and take it seriously, with him being a teacher, I'd have no problem paying for lessons from him, because his knowledge is second to none.
I mean, shit, he's only been a top pro for what?
25
30?
years, 30 years.
At least 30 years.
Because he won. I'm trying to think when his first U.S. Open title, and that's when you know the guy's good. His first U.S. Open title. I mean, he only has 5 of them, right? Oh, that's not going to end well. Alright, so Rick has a chance to end it right here. Play the 110 combo. And he misses it. It must have been because I changed the camera angle, must have sharked him. Nah, he blocks it if he's going to be standing there.
So he's going to play for the 2-9 combo, or is that 2 go past the 8?
The 2 goes past the 8 in the bottom corner, but it doesn't go past the 8 to go towards the 10. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if he banks the one to the 10 and tries to draw the cue ball behind the 2, 8, 9, all that stuff. He did not hit that well.
And he got away with it.
No, he didn't.
Not now, yeah.
So once again, second time this rack. RJ has.
That's definitely going to cost the game.
Oh yeah.
Well, he's got to call the 10 ball here. He's got to call the 10 ball.
But how are you getting to the 1?
You played off to spinning off the side rail with right-hand English.
I think you come too short, and you have
above the pocket. You got to lay it up. I mean, you can actually. I got to look over the monitor and see what the angle actually looks like. I think he's got room to get there.
Honestly, I'd rather jump bank this ball.
9's too close.
But you don't have to run into the 9. You don't have to come near the 9 at all. I mean, you can't.
2-rail in this. Is that what he's lining up? Yeah. He's going to 2-rail this.
And actually, if you watch how he just did it, that's the exact same method I was trying to tell you before of how to do a 2-railer. Because he took the middle point, pointed towards the pocket that he was shooting towards, moved his cue over, and that's how he did his 2-railer.
Let's see, for me, for shots like that, most of the time it's not going to work out because I'm not hitting it flat. And
Oh no,
that's-
no, no! For some reason, with that method, it's not meant to be hit flat. It's meant to be hit with running English.
Okay, let me rephrase that. I'm spinning the ball like that shot there.
Yeah.
I'm going to kill that off the rail and try to hit a little bit more left on the top rail, so you come into that a little bit straighter.
Okay. You know, I'm spinning that ball. I'm using running English with it
Now, is it out of the question here since you don't have a great shot
to draw
Just
into the
yeah.
tent. I would. I mean, I'm up 6-2. God. And he called that? Jesus. Now all he has to do is roll this ball up and he's out. All he has to do is, while jacked up, shoot the entire length of the table. Good shot, sir. And he is one shot away, basically, from moving on to another round. And that will be the game. And it will be the game enough that RJ does concede. Rick is moving on. RJ is going home, or just not playing anymore here. And that will be the end of this match. Rick wins 7-2. And we look forward to...
Rick, keep them together. You're right back up.
Rick is going to be right back up on the same table?
No, table 5.
All right. But not on this table. All right. We'll be back.